Very warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us. I am a dentist, so I do value your time, and I do know how busy dentists can become. So you don't really have the time to watch presentations. This is between 20 and 25 minutes long, and hopefully by the end of this presentation, you will see why RoboReception Elite is something quite awesome. We are the number one complete operating system for dentists. So that is a complete operating package all in one tidy bundle. And I, for one, I'm really stoked. I'm so excited about it. The team's growing. Donna and I are equal partners. I'm sure I know quite a few of you have met or spoken to a number of you, but our team is growing. We've got GDP, our experts in the field. We've got lawyers. We've got development team, UK development team. We are a growing team, and we've got people who will look after you. And we are working together with experts. And it's for dentists by dentists, and we do have your back. So what are we seeing in practice? This is what we're going to talk a little bit about today. How can the Elite Group help you? We'll talk a little bit about case studies, how to get started, pricing, saving, and options, and obviously what makes us the number one choice. So what are we seeing just now? We're seeing patients, blocked access. Half of patients can't get through on the phone to you. There's no point doubling your marketing spend if only half of the patients are getting through. Make sure they all get through and don't double it. Keep your prices down. Keep your expenditure low. Keep the marketing spend really low and concentrate on the ones that you've won over already. Obviously, if half of them can't connect, you'll have long waits. Patients will go elsewhere. Satisfactions could drop, and obviously there's competition pressure. I remember the day when I'd be doing dentistry on patients of mine, and they'd come in and go, "I'm having Invisalign elsewhere. I'm having dental implants elsewhere." It was absolutely soul destroying to see that they were going elsewhere. My receptionists were burnt out and they couldn't cope. I would ask my receptionist to do something and they'd be in a mood with me for 2 weeks. I mean, it was, I didn't create a system of operations that would work for me. The receptionist and the admin team were stuck in low value tasks. So it could be chasing money or it was chasing patients up. Nothing was automated. The staff turnover was high. 68% of my staff left due to stress. One time, about 30 left out of 40 practices and out of 40 staff in one practice. They remained untrained. A new member of staff would come in and be like, "Oh, I've got to train them again." So what happened to the business? Return of investment was poor. Reduction in new patient numbers because we weren't on the money, weren't on the ball. There were business blind spots, wasted investment. There were loads of errors, loss of potential and goodwill value. And obviously, I had no capabilities, or there was an inability to diagnose what the problems were. So I made loads of knee-jerk reactions, like doubling my marketing spend, getting rid of members of staff, getting more members of staff. At one point, I was overstaffing, compensating for the inefficiencies that I was creating. So what is this group? What is this group we've created? It is a complete operational system, automated using artificial intelligence. Now, it's not just artificial intelligence. We're going to do a script for you. It's artificial intelligence for dentists, GP surgeries, and we're now breaking into physio, we're vets. It's just awesome. What do we do? Basically everything. We'll provide a system that fields inquiries using an AI receptionist, a chatbot, a CRM LeadTracker, and a Google Review Boost software with the ability to press a button and see a bird's eye view of your business. So you'll be able to look on your phone and see how many inquiries you've got in that day, the percent of conversion from reception. It will show you, it automates everything. It nurtures leads. It sends out automated emails. It does the lot. We provide everything. And we have your back. So what's going on? No operational systems. What happens then? There's a lack of control. There's a drop in income. I used to feel helpless. I felt that I was failing. Everybody was busier than me. I got stressed. Dentistry, it was just no longer fun. I used to think, look, where do I start? I can't handle any more disruption to the business. Like I said, my receptionist was moody. I'd ask her to do something, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised she behaved like that towards me because I just made the whole industry or the whole environment stressful. Everyone was reluctant to change. And then I used to think, I've heard all this before. I don't need anything else. I have no money. I don't want to invest anymore. I'm tied into existing contracts. These are the things we're seeing every day are reluctant to change. And this is why we created the group, the Robo Elite group. What is it? So, AI receptionist, you get 30 calls 24/7. Turn it on, turn it off, do whatever you like. You get 30 calls. Do it at the weekends, do it in the evenings. Yesterday, I got 2 patients phoning up in the evening. No other practice was answering the phone. AI Joe picked it up, recorded what they wanted, nurtured the patient, and they didn't book them in, but they can book them in if you choose to. We have a chatbot that sits on your website. That chatbot isn't just like any other chatbot. It will give you full information about your website. It gives you SEO reports, who's dropping on your website, when, where. It's not just a chatbot. We've got a CRM LeadTracker. It's automated. It sends SMSs, no charge. It's you can send automated emails. You can email from the board. It will do a green, amber, red to show how quickly your reception team are responding to your leads. You'll be a member of a WhatsApp group with me and Donna. If you need anything, I can then advise you. I can give you leads, tips, and tricks. You'll have a Google review boost, so you'll be boosting your Google reviews. If you noticed online, we recently took on a practice 4 weeks, 400 Google reviews. We'll give you training, full support, and free upgrades. Monthly Zoom meetings. The one in August, I will show you how to SEO your own landing page, and obviously, we'll be giving you marketing tips and tricks throughout the year. Steps to inefficiencies, they say. Well, if there's no systems, we've talked about no control, knee-jerk reactions, limited growth. And so how we can help that, we'll answer all your inquiries. We will not miss an inquiry. We'll nurture inquiries, we'll provide accountability and staff training, and then what that will do, it will support you and give you growth. So here's a customer case study, the White House Dental Group, 6,000 patients, 300 calls a day, rural Exeter, short staff, sickness call volume, new patients not being answered, limited ability to prioritize emergencies and new patients. The patient demographics, 100% private, about 150 new patients a month. We've put all the systems in. The results we've seen has been literally astonishing. Seamless integration process. We can nurture new patients 24/7. That's even on Christmas Day. So we're even booking in new Invisalign and dental implant patients that would otherwise be missed. We have staff training, support. We're provided with some amazing free marketing tips and tricks. We couldn't actually believe how affordable it was. And that was Rebecca Burt, dual manager. That was Portman Southwest. We are now moving into more practices in Portman, and we are growing. And this is another example of the Google reviews we were talking earlier. They started on 40 and they got to 400, and that was in 4 weeks. Our systems work. Our systems are covered. Our systems are GDPR regulated by the best consultants. And there's some more. We can keep going. We've got all sorts of reviews and testimonials at your requests. Who are our trusted partners? Well, Portman Dentex, we're now, like I said, moving into that arena. We've got many mini corporates as well. The Focus Group, they're awesome for telephones and Wi-Fi, and of course, Dentally. We are fully integrated with Dentally. And Dentally, they've been tried and tested. They have the lion's share. What I wouldn't want to do is have a PMS that then doesn't cover you later or struggles to support you. You have to be with someone you trust. You have to go, no matter what the PMS is, what the practice management software is, you have to go with the person you trust. You have to go with the person you feel confident with, and you have to go with the system that you know you're getting before you get it. So what do we offer? We offer an AI receptionist, like we've said, a chatbot, a LeadTracker, a Google review boost, a full support management training and backup, a Zoom staff training and support, a WhatsApp group membership for principals, and of course, all the free upgrades. And do you know what? It's all in the flows. And this is an example of what is actually in the flows. So we aren't just an AI attached to ChatGPT. Yes, we are. However, we control the flows. And this is exactly an example of how we can control the flow in your machine. So we can say where the parking is. We can say what time you're opening. We can send booking links. We can nurture the patients. We can give details about your practice. So it's not just a chat GPT, let's plug and play. We do look after you. So incoming call, the AI answers and follows scripted workflow. AI determines patient needs and intent. That is the difference for us. For dentists, by dentists. The patient information is collected and the call information is either sent to the practice, or we can then action something like sending a booking link, getting the patient booked in. So it's within the RoboReception Elite group. Like we've said, it's £249 a month plus VAT. You get 30 free calls. Now, we'll send you an email at 25 calls and at 30 calls and say, look, you've got to turn it off. Or you can choose to never, ever miss another call again. And then we will then warn you that you've gone into the pay section. However, we do give you plenty of opportunity to turn the divert off. If you're missing up to 550 calls a month, maybe get another receptionist, or avoid that. Put the RoboReception AI in permanently. They can do 3 or 4 times the calls that a receptionist can do sitting there. And if you've got that receptionist sitting there, get them on high-end tasks, get them on the higher ticket items, train them up, get them nurturing patients, take them off the desk, let AI Joe take care of you. And so we've got a chatbot, like we've said. This is just basically a chatbot that sits on the side. We've just now sent it off for complete development, and we've redeveloped it and redesigned it, so it's looking really lovely. I've even picked the Facebook colors there. Facebook have put a lot of money into marketing and advertising, so I thought I'd use that a little bit. So I'm going to stick with these colors. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but you know, it works for me, and we get stacks of inquiries from that little chatbot. And like I said, it's more than a chatbot. For dentists, by dentists. It will tell you who your patients are, where they are, what they do. It'll give you your bounce rate, what's working for you, what isn't working for you. It gives you a true reflection of how many people actually do visit your website. And all of the information is funneled into our LeadTracker. This is our LeadTracker. Notice they're green. There's some green cards, there's some amber cards, there's red cards. Green, they've slipped in now. They're ready to be contacted. Amber, someone has got to be talking to them. Someone's got to be ringing. They've been sitting there for whatever time that you want to put into the system before they turn amber. And obviously red, then it's late. That person needs to be contacted. If you click into one of the cards, you can send automated emails. You can SMS from the board. There's it's all automated. It's really proud of this. And what's lovely is that you can go as deep as you want into statistics. I love the consultation booked, so that shows how good your receptionist starts. So everything is funneled into one, and you look at that figure there. 31%. We've got, with 400 practices, we can tell you exactly how good your team are doing and how we can help them. It's not about upsetting your team. It's about how we can develop, how we can bring your team along to do better. You can go as deep as you want into the statistics. You can work out the who's booking in, why they've booked in, and if you want to be really in depth with statistics, you can work out why they didn't book in and improve your business that way. Within the LeadTracker, you can upload as many patients as you want into the Robo Review. They will then get automated emails. It'll be green, amber, or red. Green will go to Google Reviews. Amber, red will go to the manager. But remember, we have your back. If you use a Google review system and you don't allow the patients to go to your Google reviews, even if they are amber and red, they could take all your Google reviews away from you. So just make sure you are covered with regard to Google T's and C's. Like we said, we've got your back. We do make sure that the patients have that opportunity all the way along. It may be a slightly less obvious link if they do an amber or a red, but it isn't filtered. We still give them that opportunity. And like we've said, we've had some really cracking results. You get a Zoom meetings with me and also WhatsApp group membership. The WhatsApp group membership is for principals. The Zoom meeting is with staff. If you don't want to learn how to market and advertise, pass it on to someone else. If you want to learn all the free marketing tips and tricks, go for it. If you want to learn how to do your own SEO and landing pages, go for it. It depends how much you want to get involved, but make sure you take advantage of the Zoom meetings. And all these free tips and tricks is what I do teach on my course. So you can't get a better deal than £249 plus VAT a month for all these systems. It's an unbeatable value. Are we racing to the bottom? No, I just want to be the biggest. I think we're the best anyway. But like I said, I want to be the biggest. So one dentist, one area. You'll have in 5 miles in the rural area, 1 mile in urban, and you can have exclusion requests. So if you've got that competitor, if you've got that little competitor that you just want to strike off, by all means, it's a first come, first serve. And in London, it's a zero point 0.5 mile in London with exclusions there as well. So I will say any questions. However, because this is a recording, what I do want to do is make sure that you can divert your questions back to me and we can have a telephone conversation and you can decide whether this is for you. We are proud of this. This is what we've been building for. This is what we've been wanting to create, is this group of operational systems for dentists by dentists. So look, please just pick up the phone. We can have a conversation. I can do it before your clinic and after clinic, and we can pick a suitable time so we can have a conversation. I do appreciate you listening to me, and I hope you join our group. Be the first dentist in your area, and get on there before August. Learn how to do your own SEO. And listen, I just want to say thank you for listening.